Welcome back to the Wednesday Night War. So, we have NXT taking on AEW. A lot of things going on as Keith Lee calls out Karrion Kross. And then we have another triple threat match. He's going to go into that North American Championship ladder match. But then on the AEW side, we have a special somebody that's making their debut at AEW. And we have a damn good promo by MJF. So let's break down each show, shall we? So starting off with NXT. We start off the show. We have a tag team match player, the NXT Women's Champion Io Shirai and Tegan Nox taking on Candice LeRae and Dakota Kai. First question: when the hell did Io Shirai become a face?
Whenever she's fighting somebody that's a good guy, bad guy.
How about to say? Because I love the reason why I love Io Shirai so much is because she became a heel.
I think she was like an anti, especially when Sasha and Bayley came, she was definitely a face.
Yeah.
So I guess whenever she told them that this is my NXT, I guess she automatically became a face. I don't know.
The captain team kick. She tried to stop Io Shirai's moonsault, and then Candice LeRae tagged herself in, where she got a little 619 in her back, and then she got some moonsault, and then they end up win. And then Tegan Nox came in there with the Chinese wizard to her back, which that's probably the best it looked since she started. And then it gives them moonsault, gives them the win. So, good tag team matchup. Obviously, I think Dakota Kai is next in line to get an NXT Women's Championship shot, I'm thinking. Yeah. So, Johnny Gargano taking on Roderick Strong in my personal opinion, for NXT, the match of the night. These two had a great match. I don't even know where this match came from, to be honest with you. But it just happened, and these two were kind of like reversing. It's like they were spamming the R2 button or the triangle button in 2K, and it was great to see as they was going back and forth, and then the Messiah, the backbreakers, as Marshall was called, giving their backbreakers to Johnny Gargano, but Johnny Gargano had kicked him in the knee and then hits the one final beat DDT for the win over Roderick Strong. Great matchup by these two. I thought this was the match of the night, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
Mercedes Martinez, now part of the Robert Stone brand, is taking on Shotzi Blackheart. And like I said, I agree with you. I'm liking Shotzi Blackheart myself. And Mercedes Martinez in there. I mean, I remember Mercedes Martinez when she was part of WEW. And yes.
Oh, God. That's
a long time ago. And I actually did a episode that What's Best for Business. Shh, don't worry, we're working on that right now. So hopefully I want to get that back up and running. You know what I'm saying, Brian?
Yep.
Yeah. So the match is pretty good. Mercedes Martinez hits that was it the air raid crash for the win over Shotzi Blackheart, and then so she's a good.
Shotzi also took a nasty bump, a nasty German suplex from the top rope to the floor. Not to the floor, but to the mat.
I was about to say, because Shotzi it's like she is like the woman Darby Allin. Like,
pretty much.
She come in there, she's like, I'm going to see how I can kill myself today.
I don't think she can top that one time. I don't think she can top that.
You talk about the other rows to hit the
chairs? Yes.
I thought she did when she did that coffin drop on the floor and they didn't catch her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that hurt. So, but between them two, Keith Lee is obviously mad at what happened to Apollo Creed. Excuse me, Dominic Dijakovic last week. This is what I want. So he calls out Karrion Kross, but then your boy comes up, Cameron Grimes, and talk about he's going to take the Limitless one to the limit, and he's going to win the NXT.
And everybody laughed.
And he going to win the NXT Championship and go straight to the moon. So Keith Lee was just like being pissed the whole time. As soon as he came to the ring, he choked this man out, beat the crap out of him, splashed him in the corner, and then we see Scarlett at the top, and she's up there, and she's just staring down Keith Lee, and then Cameron Grimes tries to come back again, but he gets a spirit bomb, and he pop bombs the shit out of Cameron Grimes. Then all you see is the eyes of Karrion Kross demanding a championship shot for Keith Lee's NXT Championship, and Keith Lee not scared, not backing down at all. Said you pick the time and you pick the place. But Commissioner Regal said he will not be bullied into making championship matches. Like anything at NXT, you're going to have to earn it. So obviously he's going to probably make a triple threat fatal 4-way battle royal, whatever the case may be, and the winner will face Keith Lee at NXT TakeOver, and the winner will be Karrion Kross. So that's basically what you're going to have there. Did you enjoy seeing your boy get beat up?
Yeah, always. Every time it's a good time. So yeah.
Every time it's a good. I do agree with that as well. Tag team champions Imperium take on I hate the name Everrise. I hate it. It's like
it's like high risk.
It's you know what? Look, there are a couple of names I don't like. Like first of all, have you ever heard of the indie tag team called oh god, what's their names? Damn it, I forgot. It's not High Energy. I forgot what their name is. It's going to come to me. But there's another
High Voltage.
Is it High Voltage? I don't. It's a black and a white guy.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. But there is a black and a white guy tag team that I do not like the name of it at all, or them period in the indies called Milk Chocolate. You ever heard of them?
No. I'm glad I haven't.
Yeah. It's dumb, and I'm just like, Everrise is on that level when it comes to like to Milk Chocolate for me. But Imperium, beat the shit out Everrise, and then after that, Undisputed Era comes down. They give them a don't beat them in South Central by drinking juice in the hood. Stop out. And it's Super Kick going to take over. So hopefully we get our Walter versus Adam Cole matchup that we never got.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're building to this whole Imperium versus UE storyline, but seriously.
Yep. My man.
Either one will be fine with me. Like, if they decide Roddick is going to be the singles guy for a while, the main singles guy, Adam Cole kind of just there as the manager, so I don't know. But any one of those guys versus Walter will be a great match.
As long as they'll come to the main roster, but according to Scott Hall, what he told me is, yeah, man, he needs to come up to the main roster. That's where the money is at. Yes.
Yeah, he also said that the work, Smarter Screwdriver was the work. So.
We got Jake Atlas taking on my man Isaiah Swerve Scott. Good matchup by these two. Isaiah gives him a super kick. He falls and hangs his foot on the ropes, and he gives him the last call on the outside of his head, then comes back and gives him that JML driver. Which
very dangerous.
It's just very, very dangerous if you don't take it right. But Swerve Scott picks up the win here, so I can see him getting a Cruiserweight Championship opportunity against Pablo Escobar at TakeOver.
Pablo Escobar.
My bad, I did say that. Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar. My bad.
Jeez.
I didn't mean to do that one. Dexter Lumis in a triple threat match takes up Timothy Thatcher and Finn Balor, and the winner gets a spot in the North American title ladder match. Dexter Lumis challenges into Ricochet but touches the rope unfortunately, and does a flip outside the ropes. Huh?
Still impressive. Yes.
Still impressive, yeah. And lands on his feet, and they both look shocked. Yo, I always did look at that Ricochet clip and then Timothy Thatcher. I'm like, yo, can you imagine if they had just like their foot caught that top rope? If their foot caught the top rope and this shit is live?
I don't even want to think like that. That's embarrassing for one. You're gonna be hurting for two.
Now, it would have hurt. It would have been embarrassing more so for Timothy Thatcher. But if that shit happened to Ricochet, and it's like, oh shit.
Ricochet wouldn't. Oh my god.
Oh, if his foot caught that joint, he just like backlanded and
they would have canceled that match immediately. Ricochet is unable to compete. We sent him home.
Like, yo, don't ever do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to get that shit right on the first try. You know what I'm saying? There is no redos, but good triple threat match by these two. Dexter Lumis looks very impressive. You can tell, and they put a thing with his back. Timothy Thatcher has a cover over Dexter Lumis. He gets coup de grace for the top by Finn Balor, who goes for the cover, but he breaks it up. He goes and puts Finn Balor in an ankle lock, and then with his arms looking like it's from SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. And then as he sits down, Dexter Lumis gives him that crazy stare and puts him in his submission and chokes out Timothy Thatcher. And Dexter Lumis is going to the ladder match.
Because Timothy Thatcher was supposed to be the one that chokes everybody else out, but he gets choked out. He's supposed to be the one that teaches the school on how to get out of submissions, but yet he can't get out of a submission.
Exactly.
I'm starting to think he's a fraud.
Here you go. Here you go. So that was NXT. Huh?
I was gonna say, yeah, I like the match though. I like how they're trying to do all new people, like in general, to get these title shots. Like when they first said title shot, I thought it was gonna be like Finn Balor and Gargano and somebody else in the ladder match.
But no, we're trying to build new stars.
Yeah, I like it. You know, somebody else should be watching out how to do. But I mean,
yeah,
they just take the new stars that other people make it.
You're right.
Make it worse. Anyways, AEW.
Time to go to AEW Dynamite. We got Jim Ross and Taz, like old school days back in 2002 and stuff like that, when they was on commentary together. So now, he said, we start off with the 5-man tag team match player, Inner Circle, the demo guy, Chris Jericho, which he's not La Champion no more. Sammy Guevara, Jake Hager, and Santana and Ortiz.
If this man keeps changing his nicknames, he's gonna have like 30 different shirts. I'm telling you.
You're right.
Every time something happens, he comes up with a new catchphrase for that to be his nickname. Shirts are gonna sell.
Yep, and I'm gonna buy it. First squeeze Orange Cassidy, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and the Best Friends. As you already know, shit hits the complete fan on this matchup here. Back and forth action. Everybody's taking everybody out. Sammy Guevara comes in there and is working on the Luchasaurus. He tried to go for a choke slam. He kicks out of it. And then he goes to the top rope. But then Matt Hardy comes out and pushes him off the top rope into a choke slam by Luchasaurus. And then Luchasaurus gives him that little turnaround Leo Rush kind of kick and knocks out Guevara and picks up the win here. So we're going to hear more about that.
Is that one thing? Did that bother you?
What?
About Luchasaurus, that out of all the moves he can do, his finishing is like a kick, like a spinning around kick.
Yeah, I'm like, first of all, it's like for somebody named the Luchasaurus with the intimidating look he has, I'm proud that a big man can do that kind of move, but that should not be his finishing move. His finishing move should look way more impactful than that.
It should be like a choke slam because he's like 7 feet tall.
Exactly. Either a choke slam
even though we see he's like 6'4".
Yeah, or even he could do like a Great Khali double hand choke slam powerbomb combination. Yeah. Something impactful for being a big guy. But I digress because what do I know? So up next we have the TNT title, the American Nightmare, taking on the Warhorse. Wow. Well, Cody got this way better on this.
Honestly, if they said next week Cody was fighting oh my god, what's his name? I forgot it already. What is it? Oh my god.
Matt Cardin?
No, I gotta look this up real quick. Because oh my god, hold on. What's his name? What's this dude name? Superhero.
Oh, okay.
I would not be surprised if they said next week he's gonna fight Superhuman or one of your favorites, Master Leroy.
No, thank you.
I would not be surprised.
No, thank you. No, thank you at all. So, everybody keeps talking about the Warhorse thing and how to kind of simulate the Ultimate Warrior type thing. I'm not feeling it, but this matchup to me was actually kind of boring from a regular Cody matchup. And
it's so because like I've been hearing a lot about Warhorse. I know people love Warhorse. I think Warhorse usually is in GCW, and they kind of just do whatever they want there, like as far as like jumping off of stuff. I think he's a good wrestler now, but I never seen him actually like wrestle. But I know a lot of people know who he is. and a lot of people have been asking AEW to bring him in. So I think that's just what they did. You know.
I mean, probably so. I mean, I'm not mad at it. So that happens, and then Cody pins. Not excuse me. Makes Ward tap out with the figure 4 leg lock. Then we get some Dark Order clowns.
So is that his finisher now, or?
I hope it's not. Just go back to the Crossroads. Well, you know.
But you know what? I'm gonna put you in the figure 4, and I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna pin you.
Oh God! Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that ever again. Ever again. Sean Spears is the only one that takes that. So the Dark Order start beating up Cody. Then Arnett is like, "I'm gonna give you the spine buster, like for real." But then all of a sudden, Matt Carden, aka Zack Ryder, comes out and gives the Hype Rider to both, basically Alex Reynolds and a little pit bull underneath the.
I think now it's called the Radio Silence. I think.
Oh, that sounds worse.
only because he took a picture of him like in the air doing it, and he just put Radio Silence.
I'm sorry, the best one ever take the Hype Rider was Dolph Ziggler.
I didn't like the way he took it.
What? Dolph Ziggler popped the fuck. I was like,
yes, you really gonna do all that for Zack Ryder?
Hey, it's the move, not the guy, I guess.
That's like every time somebody gives Rikishi any type of clothesline, he does that flip bump.
Exactly.
I'm like, this is Billy Gunn doing a flip bump, not Brock Lesnar doing the clothesline.
Yeah,
That's like Zack. So if he does that to every clothesline, you tell me if Zack Yama wants to give him a clothesline, he does the flip bump.
You got a good point there. Yeah, everybody don't need the flip bump. Toy Schiavone.
That's just me. For a while, I love Dolph selling, but then I was like, okay, that's just too much. Like a regular monkey flip by like Kofi or Evan Bourne, and he flipped like 3 times.
That should be great. Toy Schiavone's on the ramp. The next pay-per-view was All Out, and then Jericho comes out with the same orange juice stained jacket, and he says, "Look, August 12th, he's challenging Orange Cassidy to a rematch." Yes, he is. But then next week he's going to challenge him to a debate. And then also Sammy Guevara is a little pissed off about Matt Hardy, saying, "Matt Hardy, you son of a bitch, you screwed my match up. My first match back here, you son of a bitch." He said, "Sammy, say that in Spanish." What did he say? Son of El bitch.
Son of El bitch.
And that shit's hilarious to me. So he's gonna have a debate with Orange Cassidy with a special guest moderator. It's not gonna be Tyson. So I'm curious.
Who do you think it's gonna be? I've been hearing rumblings, so it's like I got a couple names, so I think it could be. I'm
trying to think if it's gonna be a wrestler or like a manager.
I think it's gonna be a manager or a personality.
Can it be Tay Long?
Nah, player.
No, that'd be great. Now I need everybody to hold on now, player. Now Jericho, you're gonna get what you're gonna have to say in a minute, player. Now Orange Cassidy, come on, dog. You gotta take them glasses off. You're gonna have to speak. You hear what I'm saying?
Now you know what, Jericho? You're gonna go 1-on-1.
Or the Undertaker?
Nah, you go. Who's somebody like? Remember this? Lance Archer.
Oh,
you're gonna go 1-on-1 with Lance Archer. Something like that.
So who do you think it's gonna be though?
Who I think it could be when they initially announced it, I was thinking like a Kurt Angle or somebody up in the office like I don't know. But the rumors I have been hearing, these are just rumors. I've been hearing Eric Bishop.
Oh God, moving on. Moving on.
Well, just real quick. Because I don't know if you're going to get into this. I don't even know if this is written because it's like 5 seconds long. Literally. The Deadly Draw. Isn't that what they're calling they tournament, right? The women's tournament?
Oh, yeah,
The Deadly Draw. Literally, they have to draw chips for their tag team partners.
Are you talking about Nyla Rose's partner?
Yeah.
And how they was looking at her all weird when she was doing the promo?
Yeah, because, apparently you can't pick your own partner. You can't say like, I want to work with this person. You go and you pick a color or you pick a whatever, and whoever gets that color is your partner. And Nyla Nyla was like, all right, well, I don't care who my partner is because we're going to win anyway. And then Dasha was like, well, somebody already picked that one. And then here comes, because we don't see her, we see the back of her head. She comes in and says, this is like 5 seconds long, I'm back. Looks at the camera, girl, hi, and then walks off.
Mm.
And for one, it was weird. It was, I don't think that's the way you should have debuted anybody. Not even Cameron or Ariana, whatever her name is. But I don't think that was a good move. That's just me personally. No. I don't even know if she's improved. She could have improved in the last couple of years, so maybe that's just me being ignorant.
Yeah,
so.
Probably in looks, but not the ring. They're probably in that. We have FTR with Tony Schiavone and AEW lawyers signing the contract.
You know, this was weird to me too.
Huh?
Because this was weird to me too. Because they had a lawyer there, and they had Arn Anderson there, and he was looking over the contract like he was the lawyer.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, do y'all get y'all bonus here? Okay, y'all got your bonus. Do y'all get it's like they had a special rule or something. Like do y'all get the tag rope? Okay, we got the tag rope 10 rule here. We got the nobody's allowed to go on the top rope move here. I'm like, was he the lawyer or not?
Well, I mean, might as well, because Arn has to do everything else in AEW, right? So,
but I forgot what they had, like some rule they had on their contract where they had to fight somebody. I forgot, but they'll be fighting somebody.
There will be a tag team appreciation night with FTR hosting. Yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah. Tag team appreciation night, and they was like, "Is that in our contracts too?" They was like, "Yep, you're gonna be hosting it the week after next, in 3 weeks or whatever."
Yep. Well, they signed the contract, and Hangman comes in.
So just real quick, if most of the tag teams are in, are WWE tag teams, who are they gonna appreciate? Tully and Arn? And who else? The Rock and Roll Express?
That's a good question.
Or are they just gonna be heels and say we're just gonna appreciate us?
Yep, I can see them saying that because most of the good tag teams are in WWE. Oh, Road Warriors, not really. Demolition,
Yeah.
I guess, but Dudley Boys.
That's one. Well, no, Devon still works for them though, so I don't know how that.
I mean, Hardys, you never know. So.
Well, yeah. All right, we'll see.
But Hangman comes in there and then pours drinks on FTR to celebrate the contract signing for them pouring, obviously, drinks on Kenny Omega. So, but speaking of those, we have a tag team matchup player of Kenny Omega and Hangman Page taking on the Dark Order, Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. Oh my God, I hate the way Evil Uno's look. First of all, it's just like he just looks like some regular old fat guy wrestling. He got no tone definition, got no muscle mass. His costume sucks. Oh, wait a minute. I'm having a call from my man Christopher Daniels. The Dark Order sucks, and they always will. And
speaking of Christopher Daniels, where have they been?
I don't know. It's a good question. And also,
pushing Scorpio Sky, and all I see on Dark, Scorpio Sky on AEW Dark.
Yeah, what else about SCU? And on top of that, these Shark Boy Dark Order matches not working for me.
I don't think they're supposed to.
Yeah, well, that Evil Uno gets the whole V Trigger and a buckshot combo, and then
the last call,
yeah. So then Mr. Brody Lee comes out pissed off with his maroon suit, has a stack of papers, throws it right in Evil Uno's face. And he said,
I love that they're integrating stuff from BTE on the show.
Yeah. You think that's funny? And he says, well, look, we got strength in numbers. So all these other Dark Order jobbers come out.
Just real quick, though.
Uh-huh.
I think I see what they're doing with Colt Cabana.
Explain that to me.
Because every time they're about to do something bad, they escort him to the back. So I don't think he, quote-unquote, sees what they're doing behind his back.
Gotcha.
Like when they call it a coat, he doesn't see the coat part. He only sees the in the ring part. Then they lead him to the back, so he don't see them trying to jump these people or he don't see them being quote unquote heelish.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point.
Because I didn't notice it until I was like, why is he leading Colt Cabana to the back while they about to fight? You know.
Yeah,
so maybe that could be it. Like maybe Colt Cabana thinks they're a good group, and he's just like naive, and he doesn't. You know, he's not aware of his surroundings.
I did actually like that storyline, and this is AEW, so we can mention that word.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Young Bucks and everything, and FTR come down, beat the crap out of the Dark Order again because the Dark Order sucks. And I will never not love that video Christopher Daniels did. That was great. That was a great PSA. Britt Baker tells Big Swole that she will have a shot at her only if she can defeat an opponent of Baker's choice.
Sure, let me read more.
Yeah, so we which
I wouldn't mind.
You're right. Yeah. Next up we have Hikaru Shida taking on Diamante. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. Okay. The time's out on the line tonight. The match was kind of boring to me. Diamante still has work left to be done. Hikaru Shida.
Yeah, I think they should. No offense to her or Evilise, I think they should have saved both of them for Dark and had Hikaru fight like somebody else, but I think everybody else is in storyline, so maybe not.
You're right.
Like some actual people on the actual show.
Mm-hmm.
Like Britt Baker, Swole, Penelope was just out of a feud with her, so I wouldn't put her against her. Nyla Rose is kind of doing her thing at the moment, so I guess they could have put her against MJ Jenkins. She was there last week. Maybe.
You're right. She hits the Falcon's Arrow to Diamante. She kicks out, then hits her knees to the face, and then pins Diamante for the win. MJF is out with Warlord to give his State of the Industry address. This promo is the best I've heard. Well, MJF is a good promo, but the best I've heard all year. Both shows. This thing was excellent. And you know, he gave vibes. He was actually, it kind of like he was borderline doing our president a little bit and hitting on things would say about what's going on, but throwing Moxley in the way about, you know, being a champion and being a hypocrite and come from the land of, you know, Titans brother, you know, say all that kind of stuff like that. I like all those little sudden eons that he was putting in the promo. It was a really good. If you guys have say what?
That's a Stone Cold fact.
That's a Stone Cold fact. And I like the whole MJF campaign of hashtag We Deserve Better. Mm-hmm. So I like the whole thing. I'm like, I could get behind this because at first it's worth going back and watching the whole promo. Mm-hmm. It really is. It really is worth going back and watching the whole promo. And so he wants to have a title match at All Out. So because he is undefeated. So
that's a spoiler alert.
That's a spoiler alert?
No, it's not a spoiler alert for real. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
I think he'll lose though.
Oh yeah, he'll lose, but it'll be a good matchup though. Especially a good build up.
I don't think he becomes a champion until like 2 or 3 years down the line.
Yeah, you got to build up a little bit more. You know what I'm
saying? He's like 23. They got people that are like 50 and 40 and 30 that probably, you know, don't got that much longer. They're still at the top of the card, so you know.
You're right.
Like, to be honest with you, I don't think Cody got 10 years left.
No, he don't.
Not at 50. I don't think Cody gonna be at 50 wrestling. He might, but you know.
Yeah, he shouldn't be though.
And then again, I didn't know Cody was 40 until like a couple days ago. So
yes, he looks good, but he's 40.
Yeah, just like Brandy. I thought Brandy was like in her early 30s. She's 40.
Yeah, and looks great. Yes, it looks great. No disqualification tornado tag team matchup player for Moxley and Darby Allin, who's not concussed, taking on Brian Cage and Ricky Starks.
You probably was. You never know.
You know what? You're right. He crazy as hell too. So Darby's music plays, and then, you know, he never comes out. Moxley comes out to the ring by himself. Taz is backstage with Cage. He starts to cut a little promo about what they're going to do to them tonight. As they come out, coffin drop from the top as Darby Allin takes out both Cage and Ricky Starks. And we are all over the place again. So everybody's getting beat down. We got a trash can in here. Moxley gets spine busted on the trash can. And then they go and on Brian Cage and hit a paradigm shift / coffin drop, which is a very unique move, and take out Brian Cage.
Hey, Forrest, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna lose to that move," but then I was like, "It's kind of too early for him to like not kick out." But like, that's both of their finishers in one. So I was like, maybe he might not kick out because it's both of their finishers in one. But yeah, that's nice. If they ever become a tag team.
Yeah, that would be nice. But Cage rolls outside the ring, which leaves Ricky Starks. So then Darby goes and gets the skateboard with the thumbtacks, and I'm like, they trying to see this joint. This joint gonna be crazy. Ricky Starks in the
had his name on it too.
Yeah, Ricky Starks is in the ring, and then he tries to attack Darby Allin, but then Cage grabs his leg, but then Moxley puts Cage with the injured bicep into the armbar to take out Cage, and then Darby Allin goes and gives him a top rope skateboard drop right across the back with the thumbtacks. Oh my God!
He didn't do no move after that either.
No, he just pins him. He pins him and wins.
In reality, though, he wasn't knocked out. You know, usually they be quote unquote knocked out.
Yeah.
He wasn't knocked out. He was like, nah, I'm done. I'm quit.
I have not seen a man's back bleed like that from a thumbtack spot ever.
Yeah.
It really like bust him up. And now once again, I've seen blood. Like I've seen Randy Orton bleed when he took that RKO botch into the thumbtacks. I see Edge.
Sometimes it'd be like one or two drops, or a couple of drops, though.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's just like Ric Flair.
Yeah. Oh my God, Ric Flair was rolling around in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ouch. But yeah, so I've seen a lot of thumbtack spots, and yes, there is blood. That's a legit thing. But the one like that, I'm like, oh, the last time I remember seeing something like that was remember when RVD and Hardcore Holly had that hardcore match on ECW, and then Wood split his back, and that black. Yeah.
Man, oh my God.
Yeah, that was bad.
They put their bodies, their careers, their lives on the line. That's all I can think about when I see that.
That was that opening right there. But
so years training.
Yeah. Oh God.
I forgot what come after that.
Yeah, I know it. We see Voldemort crash to the announce table. But anyway, so what happens is that's the end. But Darby Allin challenges Moxley for his championship next week. So that's AEW. So who won for the week, NXT or AEW?
I would say AEW.
AEW Dynamite wins hands down for me. MJF promo was great. Main event was good. 5-man tag, 10-man tag match was pretty dope.
The 10-man tag match was solid, but they made a 12-man tag team match for next week. I don't want to see that.
Wow, that is too many people.
Like, I love the Elite. I love FTR. I don't want to see no 12-man tag team match.
Because it's going to break down and go all over the fuck, but it's going to be hard to even take note of that matchup. Like, NXT has some good stuff, but it still couldn't compete with AEW this week. So, you guys, you know what I'm saying, post down in the comments. If you listen to this part on YouTube, which part you like.